Vice President Kashim Shettima has solicited the support of the Danish Government and the Global Center on Adaptation for Africa and Nigeria's climate action. Shettima received Denmark's Minister for Development, Cooperation and Global Climate Policy on a courtesy visit to the presidential villa Abuja. He said Nigeria's huge potential in digital technology, the outsourcing industry and the clean energy sector would continue to be an incentive for investment in its energy transition plan and agenda to diversify the economy. Shettima identified the strength of Nigeria's population as a huge resource for the transformation of Africa, noting that the continent's transformation could be fast-tracked by green and sustainable energy. On political instability in some parts of West Africa, he said Nigeria has taken a firm position against military coups. Earlier, Denmark's minister expressed his admiration for Nigeria's leadership and commitment to climate sustainability. He commended Nigeria's stability and positive influence in the region and expressed optimism about the future of collaboration between Denmark and Nigeria on energy transition.
Had a very good meeting with the Vice President. There's no doubt that Nigeria has embarked on a very, very ambitious travel. The new administration has put forward some very bold and visionary plans for the future. And I think that there's a great opportunity for a collaboration between Denmark and Nigeria. We already are collaborating and already are friends, but we can work even closer together, especially on the subject of a green transition. We all know that we need to do more to fight climate change. Certainly that's obvious in Africa, in Nigeria, where climate change is already evident, but it will be even more so in the future. And Denmark is a country with a lot of experience in doing exactly that. So we've changed our own energy system so that we're moving away from oil and gas and coal and instead using renewables and deploying energy efficiency measures. Well, I can say that when we started our energy transition in Denmark, we did not do it because of climate change or even the environment, because that was back in the 1970s. It wasn't on the agenda then. We did it for another reason. We wanted to become independent. We wanted to make the most rational decisions from an economic standpoint. And what it's shown in Denmark, obviously, this is different from country to country, but we can definitely share our own experience, and that is that what you can do by using the wind, harnessing the wind, by using the sun, is exploiting the forces of nature to make energy for yourself. And today, for instance, offshore wind. We built the first offshore wind farm in the world back in 1991. At that time, extremely expensive, not very flexible, but because the technology has developed in the way that it has, today offshore wind is cheaper even than coal for electricity production. And onshore wind is even cheaper. Solar energy, of course, I would imagine you have a huge potential for that here in Nigeria. It's also very, very cheap and very reliable. So I would say that we need to do this for the climate, yes, but even if there had been no such thing as climate change, still this would be the sensible thing to do for economic reasons and to make sure that as many people as possible have access to clean, affordable energy. Because in my opinion, it's a human right that you can have electricity and energy in your home.